where we will take any shot at rain that we can get, right? We'll take any chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorms in our area. Right now, there's nothing happening across North Texas, just nothing. I mean, it's just crystal clear. But when you get off to the northwest, if you looked at the post earlier this morning, have a nice convective complex of strong to severe thunderstorms from the Panhandle leading towards the Lubbock area all the way over to the Oklahoma City metro area. And if I put this into motion, you'll see that this is going to continue to move towards our direction. And I will say that even though we have severe thunderstorm warnings throughout this line, I don't expect this line to be severe if and when it approaches our area. It's going to be in a weakened state. At least that's the expectation right now. If we zoom in towards Childress, though, you can see this nice little outflow boundary here, and that can do one of two things. Either sometimes that can help keep the storms going and reform new convection along that outflow boundary as it moves forward, or that could be a sign of weakening. That can kind of help cut these storms off from the moist inflow that could keep the storms going. So we'll have to see what happens with this outflow boundary, whether it's going to keep the line going or actually contribute to the general weakening process of these storms. But again, I'm not expecting much of this line to make it all the way down. Keep in mind, we've been looking at these complexes across Oklahoma City for the last few days. And really, the most that we've seen is they start up in the Oklahoma City area and then they go down into the Paris area and really don't do anything in our particular vicinity. That's just kind of been the way that it's gone. But this line, the trajectory of it in general is a little more geared towards North Texas, so we could actually see this move in. But let's take a look kind of at the expectations as far as severe weather, because I know that will probably be one of the questions that folks have over the course of the next several minutes here. So here is the slight risk area. And that's the yellow from Wichita Falls on to about Sherman, on over to Paris. And so that's the area most likely to see severe weather out of this line. Here we have the marginal risk, and this is covering really the northern portions of North Texas, and I really don't think that really even that area will see much. And then in this faded green area includes most of Ellis County, Dallas and Fort Worth and Cleburne. You know, this is just kind of general thunderstorm advisement at this point. So I would just venture to say that if we get anything out of this line, it's going to be a few showers and thunderstorms. But I wanted you to at least be aware of it just in case this line does make it down. And of course, if any of this does change, I will let you know. But at this time, it doesn't look like we're really looking at a whole lot happening with this particular area. So let's take a look at the forecast. If you're looking at my forecast in the Waxahachie Sun this morning, it doesn't include this, okay? This is specifically for this morning. The only change you'll see permanently, I guess, would be that I've dropped the forecast temperature a single degree, okay? Because if we get some of that rain-cooled air in, it could pull us back a degree or two, which, hey, we'll take that as well, right? Still expecting sunny skies this afternoon, plenty of warm temperatures in the low to mid 90s in our area, and then the rest of the forecast is pretty much the same. Cold front still expected Friday. This is probably moving more into Saturday at this point. I put it between Friday and Saturday because the timing was a little bit unclear, but it still looks like we have a possibility of some showers and thunderstorms late Friday, possibly into Saturday, ahead of this cold front. Friday, though, looking very warm at 100 degrees, and we stay in the mid to upper 90s and then the 100s as we get into the weekend. But I just wanted to go ahead and talk about the potential for those showers and thunderstorms later on this morning. Again, I'm not expecting a lot of severe weather out of this. I'm not really even expecting a lot of rain, but it could do us the favor of bringing a few showers, and it could bring in a little bit of rain-cool air to keep temperatures relatively low. Stay tuned to the social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube as well for further updates on this. And of course, you can always go to AllisCountyWeather.com for the latest forecast information there. Stay tuned. We could get a little bit of a surprise from North Texas later this morning. As far as timing, the last thing I'll say, I haven't really addressed that. Timing, I think, for this line, probably 11, 12, 1 o'clock, probably around midday, I think is when we'll see this. But we'll know more as we see what that outflow boundary around the Childress area and ahead of that line ends up doing.